Yo, what's up guys, Tpit here and welcome back to another video. And if you are new, welcome. Before I get into this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upload from me. I upload every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. In today's video, I will be doing a recap of the most anticipated video series on my channel to date, Tpit Takes on Eloise series, specifically part 2, which was the investigation. If you did not see that video, I highly recommend watching that video before you watch this video, as there will be spoilers to that in this video. So starting off the night, we started on the 5th floor. And there was this small room where me and two other people had a 20-minute conversation using a K2 EMF detector like this one. What this does is measures the amount of electricity, and it is said spirit use the energy from people and other devices to make this spike. We found out it was a spirit that recognized me from the year before by the name of Charlotte Hilda Williams, which was actually a nurse back before the building was called Eloise. We had a lot of activity on the floor, including wearing a bathroom. It smelled like a mix of a match and urine, and that bathroom has not been used ever since 1987, and about 6 of us smelled the same thing. Next, we went down to the 4th floor where not much happened, besides for a couple of noises and footsteps. Also, when we were in this room and my camera stopped recording. Following that was the 3rd floor where we had an EVP of a door opening after a REM pod went off. This is a REM pod. EVP stands for Electric Voice Phenomena, and a REM pod detects temperature and touch. We were also in this room where we found out someone was trapped, and the spirit box said, "Turn off the camera." Then, with my camera being on 3/4 battery, it completely dies. Next was the 2nd floor, and this is where all the shit hits the fan. If you saw the video, you noticed that we were in this room where there is a white chair in the corner, and one of the people there decided it would be a good idea to sit in that chair. We later learned that it was not a good decision, as she got scratched, and what we found out later was an attachment. Also in this room, we believe that we were dealing with something demonic. Then on the other side of the floor, we were in a room with EMF detectors all over the room, with a spirit box spitting out words and then an EVP recording. When reviewing the recording, I heard footsteps on the recording, and I say, "None of us were moving." Then another person said, "Yeah, those are footsteps." The spirit box then says, "Hear those footsteps?" One of the best evidence I have got to date. Then it was time for free roam, where we get to choose where to go in the building. So of course, the group I was sticking with decided to go back to 2 places in particular. 5th floor, where we talked to Charlotte, and that room on the 2nd floor with the white chair. While back on the 5th floor, we first went to the same room and heard people doing an Estes method, which is a spirit box with noise-canceling headphones and a blindfold. They said the name of the person that had the attachment, and when I found out exactly who we were talking to, it stopped answering my questions and even said, "Stop talking to me." We then went on the other side of the floor where the bathroom was, and the door that was completely shut and couldn't open was wide open, and the nail that held it shut was bent. Then we went to this room and had a 30-minute conversation with dowsing rods and found out for sure that something had attached itself to that person. I then proceeded to possibly piss off the spirit by playing Pope Leo XII's exorcism prayer in Latin over the person, and the rest of the people were praying while this was playing. To end the night, we had one more place to go, and I had the perfect plan to truly get answers. We were going to have the person that had the attachment go under with the Estes method, sitting back in the same chair on the 2nd floor, while the rest of us sit in the room, and I sit in another chair with a camera directly on that white chair. Spirits don't like to be recorded most of the time. I started to ask questions and found out they recognized me, and I mentioned that I know exactly who you are. Normally with human spirits, I'm nice, like asking what is your favorite color and all those types of questions. What we were dealing with was never human, and I was going to prove that I'm stronger than this thing is with my faith in God. This conversation went on for about 5 to 10 minutes, and everything we got was a direct answer to our questions. Whatever we were talking to was protecting something, and what that is, we don't know. But whatever it is, had to stay at Eloise. We mentioned you are not allowed to follow us, and I asked if it understood, and it said no. We then got Sage to end the night and had a saying on us to say nothing is able to follow us home and only good things in our life. Yeah, so that was my night in a nutshell at Eloise Asylum in Westland, Michigan. Now going to the future, in just 2 weeks, I will be taking a trip to go see M-Steps, and that video will be coming out on the 24th of June. Also, I joined a paranormal team called Detroit Rock City Paranormal, and I'll be investigating Bell Mansion in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I don't know if I will be recording, but I will let you guys know if I will be able to. Also, Hype asked me to go to a place over by his house, and I will be possibly doing a investigation there with him. Thank you guys for watching the video, and make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on those post notifications. Super excited for the future. Make sure to get some merch just like this classic lettering t-shirt that I am wearing right now. Thank you guys.